Hi everybody, I am going to quickly show you how you can access the drive to save your Kuntas Misul and also to access the drive in the future when we start to use it a bit more frequently. There's a few different ways that you can access the drive, and the most straightforward way is going to be, for this first time, that I'll send you an email shortly with a link in it which says a folder has been shared with you. It'll look something like this. Teachers-Palantir Educate Together is the name of the file folder, and you need to click open. So you click open and it's going to straightforwardly open up your drive. Because you've been logged in under your email address, it's going to happen pretty straightforwardly when you do that. Then the only folder that is in our teacher's drive on Google at the moment is our Kuntas Misul folder. And so in order for you to put your document in there, I think the easiest way at the moment to do that is to open up that folder. So you can see that there is a folder for each of the year groups there and for set. And I suggest minimizing your browser a little bit so that it's just a bit smaller than your desktop screen. And I know that most of you will know exactly what I'm talking about, and apologies if I'm being too step-by-step for you, but in case anybody needs it. So then when you have your folders open up there, for example, like I'm going to randomly open up Senior Infants, and I know that Kira has tested out that. So there's a file in there. I'm going to go to Junior Infants. It's probably empty, so I can see that it's fully empty there like that right now. And as a test, I'm just going to go up to the file that I saved, my Kuntas Misul, myself and Natalie, for January, and I'm going to drag it and I'm going to just drop it in there. And it should then become visible in the teacher's drive. If I want to go back out, well, I can go back on my browser. I can also press Kuntas Misul up at the top there because that'll bring me back to the folder that is Kuntas Misul. If I want to go back out to the whole teachers folder, where we will have other folders in the future, I can just click up there, or I can go back. It's just a matter of playing around if you're not familiar with it. And I know well that most of you are familiar with it, but I'm just trying to be helpful if I can. Another thing that I want to say is that it'll probably become something that we're doing quite often. So instead of trying to find the email with the link to the drive every time you want to access your drive folder, I have made it a shortcut as well. So a link. So what we can do is we can type in tiny.cc/Palantir into any browser, and it should actually open up your drive, or this drive as well. So it'll open up this specific folder in your drive. You have lots of other folders in your drives, but if you just want to get to the teachers one, that's a handy way to do it. I'm just going to show you that again, and I'll include it in an email later. tiny.cc/Palantir, and hit return, and it brings you straight to the teachers folder. The only folder you can see within that folder right now is our Kuntas Misul folder, but there will be more folders in there as time goes on. And when you do that tiny.cc/Palantir, which I think is a very straightforward way of accessing our drive, you'll be able to access it on any browser from anywhere. So I'm just going to open up this other browser here that I have on the laptop, Firefox. And I'm going to go to that page again, tiny.cc/Palantir. And I'm going to hit return. And it's going to tell me, I think, that I'll have to log in, because the only people that can access this drive are people with a Palantir etns.ie username. Okay, so you will need to put in your normal email password each time you access the drive. But the great thing is that you can access it from anywhere. Okay, on any device or on any browser. So there it is again. And if anybody has any trouble doing those things, for example, popping in your Kuntas Misul, which is the only thing that we're doing at the moment, you just take it from wherever it is on your laptop, and you can just drag it and drop it into wherever, okay? Into the folder that it's meant to be in. So if I go to second class, it'll be in there. and I tested out some other documents as well. You can pop whatever you want as a trial in there, but we're just officially putting in our Kuntas Misuls for now. Okay, thank you. And if anybody has any questions, just ask me. Okay, thanks.